My husband has been making us all miserable with his habits, so I scolded him in front of our whole family. Now, he has agreed to change but with little effort. Posted by you/date Prudent 4675. I, 34F, live together with my husband, 35M, 2 children, 6F and 8M, and his parents. We've been married for over a decade and I love him, but let's just say he's not the easiest to make compromises with and usually hates it when things don't go his way. I'll quickly list a few examples. First, he has been unemployed for 2 to 3 years. He's too lazy to find a job, but uses the excuse of taking care of the kids to stay at home every day. Second, he wears only boxers at home every day and he doesn't even bother to wear shorts or a shirt, even when guests come over. I told him before that it's inappropriate to dress like that in front of our kids, especially my daughter who's growing up, but he always says my house, my rules. Third, he's a very heavy smoker. He usually smokes 2 to 3 packs a day. The worst part about this is that he smokes inside the house, specifically, the bedroom and living room. This is despite the fact that his mother has emphysema and that he stays near the kids while at home. I always tell him to smoke outside to protect his mom and our kids from secondhand smoke, but he says he doesn't care and that he's too lazy to go out every 20 to 30 minutes just to smoke. Since he's unemployed, I have to give him cash every day for him to purchase cigarettes. Sometimes, he'll even demand money from his own parents or my parents if he feels like smoking more. The last straw for me came just a few days ago. My parents came to visit us for a couple of weeks. The 8 of us were supposed to have a family meal together. I asked him to put some clothes on out of respect for both our parents, but he refused and chose to remain in boxers. I also told him to cut down on smoking while my parents were staying over because both of them are asthmatic. To my utter shock, he pulled out a cigarette and lighter during dinner and started smoking at the dinner table. My mom started coughing profusely and she told him to only smoke after dinner, but he got agitated and told her to shut up. I was extremely fed up at this point and scolded him in front of everyone, telling him off about all the pointers I listed off earlier. It's been a few days, and he still hasn't talked to me since that night apart from asking me for money. Was I too harsh on him? Am I in the wrong for scolding him in front of everyone else? I've tried not giving him money before, but he'll just give me the silent treatment and refuse to do the household chores until I give in. His parents have tried this as well, but he just threatens to kick them out of the house whenever they do this. Update 1. After serious considerations, I sat down with him and his parents to talk to him about his behavior and to seek changes. He has been very receptive and is willing to change for the better, but new problems have surfaced. Just as I did in the previous post, I'll list down point by point on what we went over, as well as the compromises that were made. First, I mentioned that he has been unemployed for 2 to 3 years. He has agreed to look for jobs and will no longer be a house husband on the weekdays. In return, he has asked his parents to do all the household chores instead, and for me to help out with the chores when I get home from work, which I am fine with. Then, I mentioned that he wears only boxers at home every day. After much persuasion, he has agreed to wear shorts when guests come over and during family meal times, but he still refuses to wear a shirt regardless of the occasion. Regarding smoking, we told him to smoke outside at a nearby car park, but he refused to do so as he said he's too lazy to wear a shirt to go outside. The compromise we've come to is that he'll smoke along the open corridor outside our flat, but in boxers. He'll only smoke 1 pack a day on weekdays and 3.5 packs a day on the weekends. He has also agreed to only use the money from his job to purchase cigarettes. We've tried this new system out for around 36 hours now, and a new problem has already surfaced. Our neighbors, who have children of their own, can now see him smoking along the corridor in boxers every 20 to 30 minutes. They've confronted him already, saying that he's spreading secondhand smoke to them and setting a bad example for their kids, but he told them that he does not give a damn about their family, which caused them to become even angrier. I'm thankful to him for making so many drastic changes to his daily routine and lifestyle, but it seems like his compromises aren't enough to get us out of trouble completely. How should I handle the situation? Should I ask him to make even more compromises? Divorcing is not an option for multiple reasons.